Hello, this is Mark LaRochelle from Productive Computing and Productive Computing University. Thanks for joining us on this video. We wanted to share a preview of a lesson from a certification preparation course that we created in partnership with Claris. These free courses show you how to build a FileMaker application from the ground up, with each lesson guiding you on a new concept or targeted skill in preparation for your Claris FileMaker Pro certification. You can take this free course and find certification information at Claris Academy using the link found in the video description. Now, the Claris Academy courses are just the beginning. If you want to explore the Claris platform in far greater depth and take things to the next level, we invite you to consider our training at Productive Computing University. There you'll find courses on all aspects of the platform, including FileMaker Pro, FileMaker Server, Claris Connect, Claris Studio, API integration training, and more, delivered from seasoned professionals with decades of experience in the field. See the links in the description to learn more, and now enjoy a 5-minute preview from this lesson from the Claris Academy course. In this lesson, we discuss relationship options. Let's go over some relationship options. First, the most common relationship is the one-to-many, and up until now, we've talked about a single criteria to make that relationship work. We've been using a primary key related to a foreign key. Here in this lesson, we want to explore some other notable relationship options. A cross-join or Cartesian connects all records in one table with all records in another, useful in certain situations. A relationship with multiple criteria offers more complex connections by using multiple fields as criteria. This is useful when one-to-many relationships require specific conditions for related records to be displayed. You can specify how related records are sorted with a portal or a relationship. This helps in organizing data presentation. And finally, related records are deleted when the parent record is deleted, essential for efficient data management. Let's take a look at some of this in action right now. Let's open up my application. Now I want to take a moment and create a new layout, a brand new area of our system set up as a dashboard. So to do that, I'll get started by creating a new table. I'll go into Manage Database, navigate to Tables, and create a new one called Dashboard. Then I'll double-click this, and we have our usual starting fields. I want to create a field called Start Date, and I want to make that a date type field. And I do need options on that. I'd also like it to have global storage. That way, regardless of how many records in the file set on the dashboard, the global will allow me to create a filtered relationship to a table here, which you'll see in a minute. So I'll push OK on that. Then I'll duplicate start date, and we'll make one for end date as well. There we go. There's our end date. And that's a global because I duplicated it. If I sort by type, you can see my start and end date are date fields that are set up to be a global. Then I'll create a new relationship here. And because we created a dashboard, we have a new table occurrence called dashboard. And what I'd like to do is take all the existing table occurrences and move them to the right a little bit so that our dashboard can sneak in here and we can create a relationship from the dashboard into the films table. Now, why are we doing this? I'll push OK. The goal here would be to create a dashboard that presents a portal to display a list of films targeting the start date of the film. The start date here, if we look at the details, is right here. This is the start date for the production of that film. And we can create a multi-predicate relationship into this table, giving us some additional relationship options. So back into Manage Database. So we'll create a relationship into films. Now to do this, I'm going to need a cross-join relationship, also known as a Cartesian join, so that every record in the dashboard will display every film in the film table. So I will select primary key, and I will connect that to primary key. Now, I can technically pick any field for a cross-join relationship, but primary key is one that I use just as a standard because most tables have some form of a primary key, so it's just something easy to latch onto. The key here is to double-click this relationship and change it from a traditional join using the equals operator, and instead use this operator down here, which is the X. this will create a cross join, and that simply means every record in the dashboard will be related to and match every record in the films table. And you'll see why we want to do this here in just a minute. So I'll click change, and now we've got the primary key to the primary key. Now let me stop there. I'll push OK and push OK, and we'll go to the dashboard and we will build our portal so we can see what this starts to look like. I'll go into layout mode and we'll use the same portal tool that we did earlier, and I'll draw a basic portal here on our dashboard. And just like before, we could pick the current table, but that doesn't apply in this case. We actually want to relate the dashboard to the films table occurrence, so I'll select that. We get our usual options of sorting and filtering and so forth. I'll push OK. And now it's asking us which fields to include. I think a good field to include would be title, and for the purposes of this lesson, date. So let's pick the start date of that film, and maybe total budget. There, I'll push OK now, and we have 3 basic fields. As I go back into browse mode, what you see here is a listing of every single film in the films table, because our Cartesian join makes it so that any record here in the dashboard links to every and all records in the films table. Well, that was just a 5-minute preview from a lesson that we created in conjunction with Claris for Claris Academy. If you want to take your knowledge further, consider enrolling in a course or a course bundle at productivecomputinguniversity.com. Details and links are below in the description. Thanks for watching.